Welcome to another exciting episode of Chef Spotlight. Today I have real life wolves in my kitchen. Yes, real wolves. I had the pleasure of cooking with two chefs today, Dwayne and Kevin from Wolf in the Kitchen. Stay tuned to see what they cooked. Can you tell me where your name Wolf in the Kitchen comes from? Because it's a very unique name, one that I've never heard of before.
Wolf in the Kitchen?
Yeah.
A few friends of mine, we do a car service together, concierge service. Mm-hmm. And as we was capitalising on the market in Knightsbridge, we just came with the name Wolf of Knightsbridge because I'm the connect over there, you know, with the Arabs, the Russians, you know, Abdulaziz Safani, Mr. Yazid Araji, our bodyguard, all these guys, and these are high net worth people, billionaires in Saudi Arabia.
Nice.
So I'm well known in that Middle East area there for looking after high net worth people. Mm-hmm. So that's where the name derived from. And I was over there, working abroad with them, especially in Monaco, Cannes, where we do a trip every year for the last 10 years. Mm-hmm. We tend to just ride with the name. The name just developed. The Arabs call me Anadib, Knightsbridge. Mm-hmm. So Adib means wolf. Okay. That's where the name came from. Nice. The Arabs call me, everybody calls me that.
It's a very unique name.
Yeah, it's a bit different. So I'm a bit of a, what they call me, a plug for Knightsbridge. So when it comes to properties and like, you know, renting out properties and stuff, because the Arabs usually leave me the properties when they go away.
Look after.
Yeah, so when they leave me the properties, I'm always around the area there. So we're looking after.
Nice. And your background, you say, is Jamaican.
Yeah, I was born in Jamaica.
Born and
Kingston,
bred.
yeah. Born in Kingston,
Nice.
Jamaica. And came in, I was 11, 12 years old.
So most of your cooking, would you say, you know, you get your inspiration from those flavours or?
From the flavours,
yes.
Making natural flavours, you know, not this...
processed.
Yeah, processed food, authentic flavours. That's what we're about. When I was travelling with these guys, I found out that their food was quite... it was nice, grilled food, but it was quite bland. And there wasn't much flavours in it. So, you know, they were paying us all crazy money in these big restaurants like Nobikoff or Mayfair and Nobu. Yeah. And there's no sauce, there's no gravy, there's no natural gravy to it. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's just not worthy food to spend that much money.
For something you're not really enjoying.
You're not even enjoying it, so what's the point?
Yeah.
So that's when I stepped in and said, you know what, I'm going to start going to this food business because this is what I do. Mm-hmm. And I had... when things got better for me, financially, I took over a Caribbean shop in Peckham called Daphne's. Okay. So I took that over. It's been running for about 18 years and I've just been going there as a child. And I always used to go in there, running there, you know, and then for me to take that shop over, it was like inspirational for the kids in the community. Mm-hmm. So
what is it then about your food that makes them like it? Why do you think you've been able to convince their palates to...
Because it is quite tough. My marinade, a special marinade. You want to...
I think
it's a lot to do with Middle Eastern seasoning.
Oh, I see.
And because obviously they're used to Middle East, you know, like you're used to your own stuff. So because they're tasting that in the food, this tastes like food that my grandfather used to make.
On point.
It's unique. Yeah. And it's something that my grandfather used to do when he used to cook in the desert. So that says a lot. It says a lot.
Yes.
You know, without me saying too much, the text is all there for proof. And I reposted it, and all the other Arabs saw that because he's very high up, this guy. They all came through buying, and they had this national dish called kapsa. So it reminds them of kapsa in Saudi Arabia. And they said, this is even better.
So how long did it take you to develop, you know, these recipes and perfect it and, you know...
These things happen, it doesn't happen overnight, to be honest with you. I used to sit there and watch my grandmother cook, my mum cook, you know, spending time around the queens and the family and watching them. It just inspires me. I love food anyway. You know I don't look like a guy that loves to eat food, but I do.
You do.
Yeah, I do. All right, cool. Everyone thinks I'm just a gym freak and really? I like to just work out and do all that bodyguard stuff, but yeah, food is my main thing.
Same.
Yeah, food is where it's at.
So with this, you know, marinade that you have here, can you tell us, you know, what's inside?
This special bullet.
Kevin,
I'll let Kevin to... You can't really give away too much.
Okay.
If I tell you what's in
on the
here,
shelf in Saudi.
I have to kill you. So
oh, and I don't want to die.
no, and it won't fare well as bodyguards if we end up killing you.
Exactly.
So,
we need Zoe.
We need Zoe. So there's a lot of blends in here. Pimentos in there, turmeric, but I won't tell you all of what's in there. There's a few secret ingredients.
So how long did you have to reblend?
It's all natural.
Daily.
It's all natural.
Daily.
This is made daily.
It's authentic.
Okay.
It's not like there's no processed.
Yeah.
It's all fresh.
So then,
All
how
fresh,
long will
yeah.
it last for? I mean, you know, people have to
This
put
could
stuff to
last for
keep
months.
it.
This could last. We've had one in the fridge for the last 6 months.
Because there's like a lot of natural ingredients in there. Scotch bonnet peppers in there as well. Certain things are kind of like preservatives in their own respect.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's one of the things, some of the things that preserve it itself. But we keep it in the fridge anyway.
Yeah.
But look out for the marinade that's going to be in the shelves.
Oh,
It's
I'm
going to be in the shops.
excited.
Yeah,
I'm sure I'll get first dibs.
Yeah, this is going to be in the shops. So you can actually have wolf in the kitchen, in your own kitchen. You could prepare it yourself.
Yeah.
A little bit like a peri-peri sauce.
We had a lady from Waitrose. She had a meal with her partner, and she's on the boards where she decides what goes on the shelf, what doesn't. And she was very much in love with her.
Really?
Italian lady. And Italians can cook.
Oh, yeah, they can.
Yeah, so she was like, wow, and she really loves it.
That's
a balance.
Yeah.
So it's not peppery.
No.
It's just correct. Everybody can share.
Can share and enjoy.
Yeah. For Afro-Caribbean customers, they get the very hot or hot, depends on their palate. With our Middle East clients, they prefer the mild. They don't eat hot.
They don't?
No,
I thought they actually like really hot food.
No, that's Asian.
Ah.
Indians like hot. Indian clients also love the hot. They love our curry goat.
What inspired us to begin this journey in terms of the food is to use the best ingredients. So in terms of like the corn-fed chicken, I mean, me personally, I stopped eating chicken about 4 years ago.
Oh, any reason?
Just because I didn't like the way it tasted anymore.
Oh, okay.
I found that chicken it didn't taste how it used to taste. So then Wolf introduced me to corn-fed chicken, and I am seriously considering eating chicken again. But I'm currently just on fish and veg. Yeah, so I'm pescatarian at the moment.
So we're just adding some sun-wrapped tomatoes.
Okay.
You know, you can get these more. Then again, they're more expensive ingredients, but it's the best for you. And you've got your Scotch bonnet, you've got your cloves. And then we're going to add some natural coconut oil. And then we'll add some corns. And that's that. That's how you make your pumpkin rice.
Nice. Right, so with the skin, are you keeping it or you
Keep the skin.
Keep the skin. Why?
Because the skin has got vitamin E in it.
Okay.
It's really good for you.
One of the reasons why we use corn-fed and stuff like that is because they're free range. They're not force-fed and rushed along and all of that kind of stuff that they do with chicken. What we tend to do is we tend to use the corn-fed chicken because we just like the humane side of it in terms of even when we kill our lobsters, we kill them the best way possible, which is straight down the middle, not boiling them. We tend to use corn-fed chicken because they're not batteried as such. When you go through the abattoir process, the chicken is obviously getting a bit anxious because of the fact that they know the process of, if you go over there, you don't come back. So that builds up cortisol, it builds up adrenaline, all of these fear chemicals that the brain would deliver to the body. And what happens then is that if it's, with these types and brands, they don't go through that process. So they don't have that build-up of, adrenaline, fear,
So it's in its best form, basically.
Basically.
Yeah.
So anytime you eat a product that has that anxiety or that fear built up in it, that stress, then you take those attributes on. Those chemicals go into your system. So that can't be good for you. things like that, the adrenaline and so forth, our bodies try to get rid of that as soon as possible. So if you don't have it in the first place, it's better for you. It's better
for you,
yeah.
Okay.
So that's why we use corn-fed
chicken.
Yeah, and try and do things in a particular type of way.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
I've never actually thought about it that way, you know. I just thought, you know, organic, the best, but I didn't know that, you know, that's the whole process.
No, but I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you've got, for instance, say like cows. You know, they know. There's the way the arbitrage is, you come from that side and you filter through, and animals are not stupid. Animals are very sensitive. We try to avoid that process and, you know, try and use
the
products
best.
that don't have or won't experience that or have that issue.
I'm looking at these tiger prawns. I mean, where do you get something like this from? Like,
specially ordered in Billingsgate Market.
This, guys.
It's not the normal prawns.
Have you ever seen prawns this big?
They're from Senegal, actually. They're
really?
from Senegal. In Africa, you get them, and they're frozen and sent over here. So
this is crazy.
Senegalese prawns. Really
wow.
Good stuff.
Oh wow.
And they're not boiled yet. This is just how natural.
How it is, yeah.
Some are boiled, but this is not boiled, as you can see.
Wow.
When it's boiled, it go red. It's what's in that soil over there. I don't know what's in that soil. When I first saw
I need to bring that soil over here.
Listen, mate, it's something in that Nile River there, mate.
Wow.
It runs right through it. I don't know.
So can I ask you guys, what's your own personal favourite meals? What do you like to eat?
The corn-fed chicken.
Really?
Yeah, I love corn-fed chicken.
So is it your go-to kind of meal, or?
Yeah, like, you know, because I'm always, every day I'm doing prawns, I'm just like fed up of it now.
Are you?
I'm fed up of eating it. He loves it. But I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. It's like a lobster. I get it. Cool.
Right. So you're taking out all the
gunk, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the rubbish that you don't want to eat.
What with prawns? You know what? When I'm eating it, I eat it with the shell and everything.
Yeah.
What do? Do you remove the shell?
No, I leave the shell on it because it gives it a good flavour.
Yeah.
When you cook it in the shell, it gives it a good flavour. I mean, a good chef will tell you that.
Yeah.
And as long as you remove the string, it's where the wrong stuff is. You don't want that in there. Make the prawn taste really nasty. Some people eat it with it. Me personally, we can't do that here. Wolf in the kitchen. You're gonna have them cooked down on a stew.
Okay.
So it's like a stir fry. Some coconut oil.
Yeah.
Be done with a wolf sauce. Anything with a wolf sauce. The wolf sauce can cook any meat.
Yeah.
Anything.
I'm gonna smell
you can
this
cook
sauce.
Vegan. Go for it.
Smells really good. I can really smell the turmeric in there.
Yeah.
So you were saying with this marinade, you wouldn't need to put anything in the fridge for hours. You just pour it over it.
Pour it over it.
Yeah.
That's why we want it on the shop floor because you know people that can't be bothered to cook proper awesome food and eat healthy. I mean that's the right thing for them because it's already there.
So when will this be available in stores?
We're working on it now because you know it's not easy to get the right deal. That's the hard bit.
Yeah.
So we're working on it.
Yeah. So Kevin, what are you doing now?
So just mashing out the pumpkin for the pumpkin rice.
Okay.
What I tend to do is I try to think as how I would like to eat something. So for me personally, I don't like little bits in food. I like to be able to just eat consistently. So things like skin and that, I personally will eat it, but some people don't like that kind of stuff. So I try to take them out. Taking the skin off, gonna mash it out a little bit, add the rice after I've washed it and everything, and then that will be, leave the rice to do its own thing.
So what rice do you like to use? Basmati?
Yes, so we use basmati rice. We've tried some other rices and
they don't really work as well.
You've got rices nowadays. I mean, back in the day, obviously, you used to pick rice and clean rice and whatever. This particular rice that we're using, we find that we hardly have to clean it. You know,
it's
we
not much starch.
hardly have to pick it,
okay.
but we wash our rice like at least 4 or 5 times.
That's good.
We just want the water to be quite clear when we've finished. We don't want that taste in the rice because then you miss all the other flavours. We don't want that starchy taste.
Yeah. So you're using vinegar, Dwayne, to just clean it.
Definitely, just to clean it, get the insides. So we've got the corn-fed chicken, and we've added the wolf sauce on it, the wolf marinade. It's not a sauce, it's a marinade. Let me get that correct, it's a marinade. So it's already been added. And then I'll pour all the juices in. You see what's happening there? So you just turn it a little bit while it's been sizzling. Get nice and brown. So see it's brown on the other side. I'll show you a bit of the meat. It's getting brown. So leave it to brown for a sec. And then we got the pumpkin that's ready to be mashed. So what we're doing, we're just mashing the pumpkin out with the tomatoes, sun-wrapped tomatoes, and the corn. Kevin's gonna take over.
Welcome back everyone to Chef Spotlight. Now we get down to the most exciting part, which I'm very, very excited about. We are going to be seasoning the prawns. So let's go. There's so much flesh in them. That's the beauty of it. But the annoying thing is when you go out to these lobster places, what annoys me is that there's barely any flesh in it.
There's no flesh.
Yeah.
You're paying all that money.
And I never understand why.
I don't understand what you're paying that money for. You know, one like this would cost at least, what, 80 quid? £100?
Are you being serious?
Go to Mayfair and find out yourself. Yeah.
So in a market.
Something like that.
Yeah,
That's like a lobster, come on.
Yeah, it would.
It's massive.
So, but buying it like from Billingsgate Market.
It's actually bigger. It's twice the size of a lobster tail. Let's be real, come on.
Yeah.
It's like a baby prawn. This thing.
Yeah.
It's massive when you look at it.
It is.
So I do think I'm giving people value for money, you know. Just like you're making a car, you know, you've got to do things in the visual. It's done by hand stitched, and I'm doing it.
So the seasoning really goes into it properly.
Always put your dry seasoning first. Never put wet seasoning. That's what I was taught in Jamaica.
It stuck with you.
Yeah, it stuck with me since I was a kid. So yeah, I was born over there. So
Kingston, you said?
Kingston, yeah.
Wow. What was it like growing up as a child in Kingston?
Well, you know, growing up in Kingston is a tough life, but at the same time, life is sweet because, you know, when you know your way around how to survive over there, it just becomes like an exercise. So you just memorize how to survive, and it's just a routine. When
was the last time you were out there?
Last year, actually, one of my family members, my grandfather passed, so I went to his funeral.
Oh, okay.
I was there last year in Kingston, in Red Hills. It was really nice, yeah.
Nice.
Is that Red Hills? And St Andrews as well.
So when you do go on holiday or you go away, okay, when you go back to Jamaica, do you cook still or you enjoy what's out there?
When I'm out there, my mum, they had me in the kitchen, funny enough.
Really?
They said that. You know, we've got a big back garden and all that, so we've got all the fresh fruits and the fresh stuff picked from the back garden. We've got peppers, Scotch bonnets in our garden.
Wow.
You know, so that's how we go shopping, your garden. Just go pick it and then you just get on with it.
Those Scotch bonnets are actually from his garden in Jamaica.
Really?
Yeah.
These ones?
Yeah, the one that we brought here, yeah.
Wow.
Ones.
So do you get it sent over?
These are actually flown over.
Straight from Jamaica, guys.
Straight from Jamaica.
We
do get them flown over from Jamaica.
Wow.
Yeah.
But do you say the quality is better in terms of the heat?
Yeah, 100%. Because
it's more fruity.
It's not just the heat.
It's not just hot.
It's the soil that they're grown in as well. It's different. No fertilizer, none of that, you know.
Natural.
Yeah.
You guys are really all about the natural.
It's all about.
That's what Wolf in the Kitchen's all about,
I love
really.
that.
It's about quality.
Taste.
The thing is, with Wolf, he's known for doing things big large, extravagant.
Big.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. His size of his plates.
Quality.
You know.
Oh, okay.
But the point I'm trying to make is that we like to deal with quality, because as he said, if he eats 3 times a day, another person still can't get that size, and they're eating like 5, 8 times a day.
They say I'm taking steroids.
Steroids.
People, he gets accused of that quite a bit.
I get accused a lot, and I'm like, I wish I knew what I was doing, mate.
So the point is, like, we are sticklers about using the best quality ingredients, whether it be simple as a Scotch bonnet pepper or a corn. He's the type of person in the kitchen, he'll buy a corn, but he'll break a piece off and he wants to taste it right there and then.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
true. You're so right.
Because he wants to know.
He wants to make sure that you're getting what you're paying
Exactly.
for.
But
You won't.
I'll taste it, and if the product's not up to standard, I throw it in the bin. I bring it back to the man and say, listen, mate,
It's not
swap.
what.
It's not what you say it is. Because I buy from proper whole food. So.
It's good. So we've got the dry seasoning on.
Dry season is now on. So we have the dry season is gone on the lobster tail. It's gone on the giant tiger prawns.
Yep.
So what we do, we put in the middle of it, like this, and on the outside of the shell, just get that flavour going.
Everything is just so well thought out and calculated. Every single step.
Every step.
Every step.
So if you don't know what you're doing, you will get lost.
Yeah. Do you have anyone that's like, can you show me the ropes? Can you teach me how to cook?
The DMs go down.
Really?
Yeah, all day long.
Wow. What would you
I've had
say?
a lot of women asking me how to cook. Like, can you do lessons? You
Yeah.
know, come around, cook for us in our house. I've gone to cook for many people already, to be honest. A few people. Yeah.
Yes, I feel quite blessed,
Important
having
people.
this.
When you carry yourself and you feel the right energy, you go ahead of it. It's not about whether you've done 10,000 vlogs and it doesn't matter about that.
Yeah.
You're genuine, so
Oh, thank
it's
you.
all about reaching out to genuine people.
I agree.
I believe in that. So that's our pot.
So we've got the corn in there, coconut oil,
It's
and the
about to melt
prawns.
and it's about to go down. So Mr. Charles over there that said that, where's the food? Where's the food? What's going on, mate? You're taking long. It's going now, Mr. Charles. I might take a little bit long to start, but once I get into it, I'm a problem.
What's the longest amount of time you've been on your feet in the kitchen?
How was it, Kevin?
First and foremost, what we do is we will do the individual personal chef service. So somebody would order, say, the day before. We'll go to Billingsgate, we'll purchase their ingredients, whether it be lobster, giant tiger prawns, whatever, crabs, legs, lobster tails, whatever it is they wanted. And then we'll come back. Most of the time we actually film that. We do a live vlog most of the time. So we'll film Wolf in the Billingsgate market, grabbing all the ingredients, grabbing all the stuff. And then we'll come back, we'll grab some more stuff, because we grab everything on the day. Yeah, you know what time it is. You know how we do. Back at your favourite spot, where we got all the favourite fish, prawns, lobsters, crabs. Don't worry, we've got you guys. Jason Statham. Yeah, don't play with him, he'll show you a couple of moves, I'll tell you that much. Sorting out the old lobsters. Look at that, same size. This size.
Pay me well for this. I'm up there every day. Using my marbles, been calling my mate Josh.
Coming down next Thursday. He wants to make the walk. Or is it Leroy and Briggs? So they make the walk on Leroy.
Look at these pearly whites. Look at these pearly whites.
I love this guy.
Big Greg. Love you, Big Greg. Love you, Big Greg.
Put in the back of the pole.
I know most restaurants, they'll bulk buy, makes it cheaper, you know, they save money, they make more money. We don't do that. I don't think there's anybody else that provides this service.
No.
I'll jump out there and say that. And our customers, they love that. People will be at work, they'll be watching the live vlogs, because I do it live on Instagram. I'll film him.
I've seen going looking at like the prawns,
Exactly. So he'll be going around.
Yeah.
He'll be going around Billingsgate, picking out everybody's stuff. That means you know that what you're getting is yours.
Yeah.
Your food is for you.
And unique to you.
It's unique to you. So hence just now he said, who likes it hot? Who likes it mild? That's what we do. We follow him through the whole day. He'll video in the kitchen. People could watch him cooking. And then we'll video when the food's being served out. So they're seeing their food is now ready. People are texting now, well, I'm really excited. I can't wait. How long are you going to be? And then we deliver. The other service that he does is he goes to people's homes who decide that they want to have an event for whatever birthday, anniversary, whatever. He'll bring all of his stuff like he's done today, and then he will cook for
that occasion.
Cook for that occasion. So that's something a little bit more intimate, because in terms of the customers, some people, they like to sit down and talk with Wolf. They want to meet him. They want to understand his entrepreneurship
brand and all that. Yeah.
He'll go in, and as he's doing just now, you know, people will sit at their table, and he'll be in the kitchen. You know, they'll be asking questions. He's chatting away. You know, and they just mix it up and get it down. So that's the Wolf. That's what he does.
Cornfed chicken is quite heavy. Giant tiger prawns and the lobster tail, melting away with coconut oil. And we've got our special rice for today, pumpkin rice. And voila, there you have it. So we'll let that steam a little bit more. Boil them up so it steams away.
If I was the Wolf himself, I'd just use my hands. I'm not the Wolf, so I'm going to work with this cloth, okay? So here's our lobster tails, our giant tiger prawns. They're coming on really well. As I said, if we give that probably another 10-15 minutes, that'll be amazing. That's going to taste really nice shortly. That won't take long. We've also got our stewed chicken here, looking amazing. Let me just give that a quick stir. Can almost smell, can actually smell the flavors. It smells really amazing. We'll keep this on a low fire, reason being because when we're stewing, what we want to do is we want it to cook right through. Don't just want to burn it, okay? So as you can see there, the chicken's falling off the bone. That's looking amazing. That is ready, literally, that is ready. Yeah? So we'll leave that on the fire there, on a low fire. And we've taken the rice off the fire because that is ready. That's ready as it is. Yeah? That smells amazing. So we'll give that a stir. And we'll wait for another, say, 10-15 minutes for our lobster tails, giant tiger prawns, and then be ready to plate up.
Right, so right about now, about to dish the food up.
I normally do the sharing and the dishing up. And the reason why I do that is because at Wolf in the Kitchen, we're a big believer that people eat with their eyes first. I like presentation. I love that food looks amazing before you actually even taste it. The food tastes good anyway. I mean, people say I'm biased for that. But for me, I don't enjoy food if it doesn't look good on the plate. That's just how I am. If there's too much or it's not enough, or it just looks, you know, messy or whatever, that kind of stuff really puts me off. And then the food doesn't taste so good to me. It doesn't matter how it tastes. So I tend to like to share the food in, I'm not the greatest of sharers, but I like to try and make it look presentable. So a lot of people don't appreciate that the food takes a while to cook.
Yeah.
So in future, guys, please remember, Our food is not fast food. Our food is good, wholesome food.
Yeah.
So Zoe, we have your stewed chicken here with pumpkin rice.
Yep.
We also have your lobster tail here with pumpkin rice again. And we have your giant tiger prawn
Wow.
with pumpkin rice.
Oh god.
We do also some other rices. We do coconut rice, we do festivals and so forth. But today you're going to be blessed with,
Pumpkin.
this is the one. Yeah?
Okay.
This is what everybody talks about. So. Yeah, so that's our meals.
Yep.
Zoe, when you're ready, you can tuck in.
But I can't simply eat on my own. I think we need to call one more person to join us, right?
Mr. Wolf, would you like to come in?
Yes,
we
yes.
prepared his plate earlier on because Mr. Wolf, his plates are not normal. So, you know, and he's finished half of the plate as it is.
Chicken and lobster tail here.
Wow. Right,
So
without
let's tuck
further
in.
ado, can I dig in?
Help yourself. Bon
Right.
appetit.
Cool, I'm gonna try the stewed chicken first. Okay. Oh my gosh.
So that's your pumpkin rice
Wow.
with the marinade gravy.
How's the chicken?
Wow. Goodness me.
Tastes good. Nice meat, tastes right still.
Once again, bro. You hit it out of the park.
Guys,
hit the
10
ball.
out of 10.
Oh, thank you guys.
Hit it out of the stadium.
Wow. This
awesome.
is...
Flavours kicking.
So can you
If only you guys can taste what's in my mouth.
The chicken right now is speechless.
Wow.
So what flavours can you taste?
Oh, God.
Is it hot? Is it spicy? Is it sweet? Is it...
It's really spicy. Like I can taste the spice. It's really in there.
It's a spicy dish.
Is it spicy or is it peppery? Because people say spicy when they mean
Isn't
peppery.
it the same?
No. Spice and pepper is not the same.
Peppery then. I think it's really peppery.
Spice is the flavours. Pepper is pepper.
I can really taste the curry as well. Yep, that's in there. The pimento.
Do you not like
This
heat?
is a hot dish.
I do.
It's not very
good
hot.
for me.
It's a hot dish, yeah.
Oh, this is not very hot.
Yeah, this is not very hot.
Wow.
It's just the Asian hot and the Afro-Caribbean hot is a little bit heater. Just like you got Nando's, you got your very hot, mild.
And the pumpkin rice is very sweet.
Sweet, all the sweet
natural
corn.
Oh gosh. It
The
feels like
sweet
you put
corn.
sugar in there, but there's not sugar, but it's really sweet.
I wish.
Wow. So, I'm gonna try the lobster tail now. It's gonna be a bit messy.
Get a bit messy.
But I'm just
You've
gonna,
got to get
I'm just
your
gonna
hands
get in,
involved.
to be
Got your hands
honest.
involved
Oh
too.
well.
Your hands involved in this
This
one.
is the
Zoe.
There's
juicy
no way
part.
pretty about it, sorry.
It's, you know, unfortunately, food was
Wow.
meant to be enjoyed with your hands and not cutlery.
Good.
It's actually called
Look at all the
summer
juice.
Exactly.
when you eat with your hands.
Exactly. And the lobster tail, yeah,
Mate.
all the juice stays
Look
in
at
the
this.
shell.
Banging.
All the juice stays in the shell.
I think, wow.
So problem? Was it a pandemic?
No, it was a plan.
Wow.
Pandemic.
I know that after people see this, they're going to be like, how on earth am I going to get in contact with Wolf in the Kitchen? Please tell people how they can enjoy this. You know, where do they find you on Instagram? What's your handle? You know, how do they book you?
Okay. So guys, we're at Wolf in the Kitchen
Yeah.
on Instagram. Also, you can look for official Wolf of Knightsbridge. And don't be afraid to give us a contact if you want the Wolf to come and cook in your own kitchen for you personally. Okay?
And you also offer delivery services as well?
Yes, we do.
yeah,
We
we've got
deliver
our
as well, and you
delivery
can do collection as well.
Okay, cool. So you've heard it here, guys, on Chef Spotlight. It's been an absolute pleasure cooking with Wolf in the kitchen. I mean, I've got so much choice here. I'm stuffed from the stewed chicken to the lobster tail to the giant prawns. Like, oh my gosh, where do I start from? But it's been such a pleasure having them both in the kitchen with me, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure you comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Thanks for having us.